So to start, I fold the paper. It could be a fabric that you're working on first. I fold the paper and I mark off half the shoulder measurement. I then mark off the neckline. The neckline is 2.5 wide by 2.5 deep. Then I make the neckline curve. So this top one here is how you would make the back neckline. You go down by 1 inch, same width, 2.5 inch width, and that would be the top, the back neckline, the top one. The bottom one now is the front neckline. The back neckline is going to be higher. So where I make the shoulder measurement, I draw a line down. So on that line there, I'll be marking the armhole. So draw this line down. Half the armhole measurement will be on this line. Then draw this one out. So when I've done this now, I now mark off the bust measurement, which is 1/4 of the bust measurement, and I add 1 inch to that for stitching allowance and ease. Then I make the armhole curve, and this will be the back armhole. So because it's an A-line dress now, I just draw a diagonal line all the way down to the hemline. I come up from the hemline about 1 inch, and I kind of curve it around to about the middle of the hemline, just to get a good shape at the hemline. Before I cut off everything, I'm going to show you how I would make the front armhole. So I find the midpoint of here and I come in by 1/2 inch. Then I make my armhole curve, and this is how I would make the front armhole. So now I cut it. I do 1/2 inch at the top here for the stitching allowance. Okay, this is it, the back. So I'm going to do the front now, the front panel. I'm marking off this area for the button hole. So the button placket then will be 1.5 inch, and this is what I'm marking off now, all the way down to the hemline. Now I just place the top panel on top, and then I'll just mark off or trace off it on the bottom paper. Remember now, this is the front panel we are making, so the neckline has to be the bottom one here, which is on this paper. It's going to be deeper. You must also remember the armhole will be different from the back armhole. So cut open this part of it. This is where the buttonhole is going to be. Remember, this is the front. You place the pattern on the fabric and you cut. So how I get the contrasting effect is I place the wrong side of the fabric down on the right side of the fabric when I'm cutting each part, and you will soon see what I'm talking about. That's for the button placket. See, this is what I'm talking about. So right side, wrong side, and this is how I'm going to be making this dress. So one side is darker and the other side is brighter. This is the sleeve. I cannot go into a full explanation of how to make the sleeve because the video will be too long. So in another video I'll show you how to make the sleeve. But you do need the length of the sleeve, you do need the bicep measurement, and you need the armhole measurement in order for you to make the sleeve. So the sides are stitched. I'm going to be now placing interfacing under the area of the placket to make it firmer, to make it just give it a little volume there when I'm going to be placing the buttonhole. So just ironing the interfacing onto that area there. Or you can zigzag the edge here. Like so. Then you can run a straight stitch all the way down to the hemline. I've stitched the hemline. Just turn it under by 1/4 inch and another 1/4 inch, then you make a straight stitch all the way around. This is the sleeve. I'm going to be putting onto the sleeve now. Okay, so to attach it now, it's right side facing right side, and the seam attach matching the seam. And you pin and stitch. Do the same for the other sleeve. The sleeves are in. So I'm measuring now the neckline, so I know the length of the bias band that I need to cut, because I'm going to be stitching the bias banding onto the neckline to cover the raw edge. So the bias banding is not straight. You're going to cut it like a diagonal to mark the length that you want, and then turn it slanted. About 1.25 inches I measured for the width, and get the length, and you cut it diagonally. This is the bias banding now. I'm placing it around the neckline. If you like this video so far, don't forget now to subscribe. So the bias banding is now stitched around. I'm going to make small cuts now around the neckline. So when I turn it over, it will be flat. Please comment, tell me what you think. Now I'm going to be placing pockets on this dress. This is, now I'm cutting the pockets. So stitch all the way around and leave a gap of about 1.5 inches to flip it over. You can make small cuts around it to prevent bulkiness. Please share this video as well. So this is a pocket. This is where I'm placing them, a button there. I'm just attaching the ribbon to the pocket. Thanks for watching.